This is Tanya. I teach 10th Maths. As you guys know, I have a sister, Tina Lofus. She teach 8th Maths. Alright, now let's jump into the video.
Today we are going to be learning Chapter 14, Statistics, Exercise 14.1, 4th question. Alright, now let's read the question. 30 women were examined in a hospital by a doctor and the number of heartbeats per minute were recorded and summarized as follows. Find the mean heartbeats per minute for these women choosing a suitable method. Okay, so this is the question, guys. So here, according to this question, there are 30 women. So in a hospital, so the doctor in that hospital, he is checking the number of heartbeats per minute. Okay, so they recorded those heartbeats. Okay, and then those heartbeats, they had mentioned in this table, in this data. So we are supposed to find the mean heartbeats per minute for these women choosing a suitable method. So we are supposed to find the mean, isn't it? So for mean we have various methods, that is direct method, assumed mean method and step division method, isn't it? So here for us step division method is deleted, so no need to focus on that. So we are going to be solving it, okay, either by direct method, otherwise by assumed mean method. So guys, now let us look at the numbers. So the numbers are literally big, isn't it? So since the numbers are big, I am going to solve it by assumed mean method. Why? Because I told you guys, if the numbers are big, solve it by assumed mean method. If the numbers are small, you can solve it by direct method. Okay, but remember guys, whatever method you are using, please apply the formula properly. Okay, why? Because most of the guys, they used to commit a mistake in formula. So you can actually solve this in direct method as well, but it will take a long time. Okay, so instead of wasting the time, we can actually choose a method which can save our time. Okay, so I am going to say do it by assumed mean method. Okay guys, I just drew the table. Now I have a question for you guys. What is the formula for assumed mean method? So the formula is x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi di divided by sigma fi. So this is the formula for assumed mean. So here we have di, isn't it? So we want to find di value. How to find the di value? Xi minus a. Okay, so a is the average. Okay, so first of all we want to find fi. So fi, everything is mentioned in the question, isn't it? So I'll write class interval and fi values. Okay guys, so I just mentioned the class interval and fi which was given in the question. So now I am supposed to find xi value. So you guys might be wondering, in this assumed mean method, we don't have the xi, isn't it? In the formula we don't have xi. Then why are we finding xi? Why? Because so here we have di instead of xi, isn't it? So here how to find the di? Xi minus a, isn't it? So here we have xi, so it is really necessary to find the xi value, isn't it? So let us find the xi value. How do we find the xi value? Upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. So here in these both numbers, the upper limit is 68 and the lower limit is 65. When we just add them and divide it by 2, we'll get 66.5. And then when we just apply upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2, we'll get 69.5. And here we'll get 72.5. And then we'll get 75.5, and here we'll get 78.5 and 81.5 and 84.5. Okay, so like this we'll get the xi value. Okay, so now we are supposed to find the di value. How to find the di value? This is the formula, xi minus a. But the question is, we don't know the a value, isn't it? A value we don't know. What is the meaning of a? A is the average. So how to find the a? So a, how to find means middle value of xi is the a value. So in this xi, what is the middle value? So we have 1, 2, 3 and here we have 1, 2, 3. Then this is going to be the middle value, isn't it? So the a value, it is 75.5. Okay, Alright, so now we are supposed to subtract it with xi. Okay, so first we are supposed to do 66.5 minus 75.5. Why? Because xi minus a, right? And then we are supposed to do 69.5 minus 75.5. That is the a value. So like that, when we will do, no, when we just subtract them, we will get minus 9, and here we will get minus 6, and then here we will get 0. I'm sorry, here we will get minus 3, and then here we will get 0, and here we will get 3, and here we will get 6, and here we will get 9. Okay, so like that we will get it. How means xi minus a. Okay, so we are supposed to subtract these values with a. Okay, so like that I will get this value. Alright, so now actually we want fi into di, isn't it? So fi into di. Okay, so now I have the di value and as well as the fi value. Then it is literally easy to find it, isn't it? So what is fi? Fi is here and di is here. So 2 into minus 9, that is minus 18, and 4 into minus 6 is minus 24, and 3 into minus 3 is minus 9, and then 8 into 0 is, of course it is a 0, and then 7 into 3 is 21, and then 4 into 6 is 24, and 2 into 9 is 18. Okay, so when we just add them, I mean here we have subtraction as well, so when we just do that, no, we are supposed to get a number, isn't it? So here remember guys, I wanna aware one thing, that is whenever I used to solve, okay guys, so when I just subtract and add this number, no, I'll get answer is 12. Okay, so how means, so here I have plus, minus, minus, so minus and minus is plus, so add them, and then when we just add them, we get a number. So anyways we will get the number in minus, isn't it? So with that number solve with minus 9, like then we will keep on going on, no, we will get 12. Okay, so if you don't believe me, you can try it by yourself. It is literally easy. Okay, so most probably I used to commit mistake in this part only. Do you know why? Why? Because I won't just care this signs, isn't it? I used to care one. I used to think that we have to randomly add them, but never do that, guys. If you have a symbol, that is really a good thing, guys. We can actually solve it. Okay, so how minus and minus is plus, and like that you can just solve it. Okay, so never judge it but just because we have minus. Okay, so please never forget to consider even the minus sign and even the plus sign. Okay, so finally we'll get the total value as 12. Okay, so fi di value, it is going to be 12. Okay, so likewise when I just add these numbers, I'll get 30. Okay, so once again, okay, so I'll get 30. Alright, so now I know the a value and fi di value and as well as the fi value, so I can actually apply this, isn't it? So I'll write the formula here, x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi di divided by sigma fi. Okay, so here instead of x we can actually write it as it is, and a value is 75.5, so 75.5 plus sigma fi di, it is 12, isn't it? So 12 divided by sigma fi value is 30. Okay, so now we can actually cancel them, and then 4, and then no need, we can actually leave it like this. Okay, so x bar is equal to 75.5 plus 4 by 10, isn't it? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, so here I would like to say something. So we can write 75.5, so I can actually write 4 by 10 as 0.4, isn't it? Okay, so after writing that, when I just add them, I'll get 75.9. Okay, so this is going to be the answer. So this is our mean value. Okay, so finally we solved it.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like this video, share it to your friends and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any doubt, comment it in the comment section. Catch you in the